Okay. This is not fucking good. Not good at all. So, I ended the recording for last episode and something happened with the file. I don't know what, but something did. For whatever reason, it didn't save after we lost the second round. So, when I got back into the franchise mode, it brought me back to when we got swept. And then I have to resim the playoffs. Avalanche still win the cup, but they don't play the Flyers in the finals. They play the Sabres. And the big one here is that we're getting really fucked over here. Alexander Ovechkin's retiring. He finishes his career with 1,031 goals, 799 assists, and 1,830 points. We're getting fucked here because if you remember in the last episode, that Ovi didn't retire. Ovi did not retire. He was coming back. And he also wasn't retiring either, if I'm correct. Sidney Crosby didn't retire. These two would have still been playing. Yeah, they still would have been playing. Ovi would have been playing this season. Now we lose a critical part of our offense because EA doesn't save the file and now Ovi retires. He was going to stay and be on the team again next season. So we really got fucked over here massively, like big time. I'm not happy about this. So we lose Ovi. Tay still retires, but that, just what the fuck? Like, EA. I saved the file. Every time I leave the franchise, I always hit save and exit and just get off. I know I hit it. I don't know what the fuck happened. It brought me right back to the second round. I'm like, what? After we got swept, I'm like, okay, whatever. And yeah, we lose Ovi. Honestly, we're going to lose Taves no matter what. I kind of figured that. That's okay. But now we don't have Ovi this season because EA fucked me over. Not happy about that. Not happy one bit at all. Jonathan Quick retired. Damn. Freddie Anderson, Braden Holtby. I don't really give a fuck because EA just fucked us big time. Oh, now he wants to be a coach. You couldn't just stay one more year and play like you're going to anyway? Okay, whatever. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Flyer69 coming at you guys today with episode 27 of the Chicago Blackhawks franchise mode. And yeah, as you guys can tell from the start of it, I am not very happy with EA right now because I know for sure I saved the file and dipped, got off, did whatever I did that day. I don't know. But that is very pissing me off. That now we lose Ovi. We're going to lose Taves no matter what. Okay, he wasn't that good for us that past season. We're going to have a new captain named this season. But okay, but now we're losing our top goal scorer. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Hopefully we can counteract that. I think we're good enough that, okay, we can lose Ovi, but that's a big loss for us. That's going to hurt. It is going to hurt. Not the way we want to start this offseason episode. An announcement. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. I have a new microphone. I don't know if you guys can tell. It might... Oh, shit. I almost just knocked it over. But I have a new microphone. Let me know if it sounds any better or if you guys notice a difference in the comments below. From what I've seen so far, I could talk lower and it picks up sound a lot better with this one than the other one, and I had to like lunge over top of the other one, like how it was set up. It was a blue it was a blue snowball. If you know what that is, yeah, you know what I mean. It's one of them. This one's different, a lot better. It helps and made a lot more room. I wouldn't say it made a lot more room because this one's bigger, but like it's a lot more handier. I don't have to lunge over and be on top of it, breathing down on the goddamn thing. Nah, I can be like whispering a bit, and this shit would be like I'm ear raping you, basically. I mean, it is quite nice. I really like it so far. But if you notice the difference, let me know in the comments below. But I think it was a great I got this bitch on a deal. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. But anyway, we're going into the draft, and there is one guy I'm looking at for our first round pick. There's just one guy only. I'm not even worried, and we're going to be able to get him because he's not even ranked for a first-round prospect. It's Matthias Bjorkstrand. We don't have his potential, but we know he's going to be great. He's a defensive defenseman. I don't really give a shit. We already have plenty of defensive defensemen, but we need defense. We know who we're taking first round. I can give less of a shit about the other rounds right now, but we know who we want. We know the guy we're getting at 24. no really time to waste anymore. So let's just keep going. A lot of defensemen going top 3 here. I mean, the defenseman top 4. Is it defenseman top 5? And no, a left winger to Seattle, two-way forward, Nathaniel Little. Okay, that's the first winger off the board. Pittsburgh gets a 70 overall. Alright, okay, nah, the talent pool just dropped off big time there. Okay, now our pick here at 24, yeah, I'm not even going to waste any more time. We know who I want. Matthias Bjorkstrand, we were looking at him last episode. This guy's going to be an absolute beast, 6'5", 215 pounds. Defensive gem. Probably a top 4 defenseman if I had to guess. Top 4 medium, 76 overall. Give him a year of development. He'll be ready to go. Oh, what a great signing here. A great signing. Draft pick. He'll be a nice player for the future. He's a defensive defenseman. We do have a lot of them, but it does not matter. We got ourselves another young piece that can plug in on the blue line. Very happy with that draft pick. Very, very happy. Just want to see who else we could have got around. Yeah, nah. Okay, yeah. No one else would have been as good as him. Perfectly cool with that. And there's a Trey Henrich here, or Leighton down there we can get here at 56. Is it? Yeah, 56 overall. Cameron Leighton. Whenever I see that last name Leighton, I just think of Michael Leighton and that 2010 Stanley Cup run for the Flyers. Man, I get flashbacks. I can't believe we made the finals with a piss poor goalie like Michael Leighton, bona fide AHL starter. I mean, that is baffling to me. If you gave that Flyers team in 2010 or even in 2012, you give them a goalie not named Ilya Bryzgalov in 2012, we could have maybe done something. Maybe Eastern Conference. Nah, I don't know. The Devils whooped our ass, reverse swept us after we won Game 1. So, I don't know. But it didn't help having Bryzgalov. And even in that first round against the Pens, he wasn't strong. But, you know, it don't matter. The offense was fantastic. We took Henrich here. Two-way defenseman, top 4D, low. Alright, we're going to take a winger here. We're going to just take Cali Vikingstad. I don't really give a fuck. Top 9 to forward, boom. No, I'm not trading my other 3rd round pick just for a 5th. You kidding me? Kick rocks, pal. We're going to take Corbin Gilroy here. Top 6 forward, low playmaker. Not a bad player. Nice pick there. And our next pick's in the 7th round. It's in the 7th. Yeah, because we've been trading our 4th and 5th round picks like crazy. This strategy always works. I'm just going to close my eyes and go up and down. Samuel Cizikas. How is he? 7th defenseman. Alright, whatever. I didn't expect much out of the 7th round pick. Anyway. Alright, pretty quick draft. Yeah, we traded a lot of our picks. I think next year is the same way. Why do they keep saying he's an NHL goalie coach? I already offered him a contract. He did not like that very much, so I don't know what. No. I don't want to fire him. No. Alright, now we're at the re-sign phase. There are still players we haven't re-signed that are getting big paydays. It's Reichel's the big one. I don't remember if we got almost everyone. Michael Missa went up the franchise medium. Oh, that's big. That is big. The potential went up the franchise medium. That is nice. That's big. That is big. Very big. Also, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in the past couple episodes. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, but we're going for Patty Kane this offseason. I know I've mentioned this in prior videos. I don't know if I said this last episode. We're going for Patty Kane. His contract's up. Obviously, Blackhawks legend. Get him paired up with Michael Missa. Oh my God, sky's the limit. I really want Ovi and Patty Kane on the same team. We're not going to be able to get it, but my oh my, would have that been something, getting Patty Kane and Michael Missa on the same team? Imagine that shit. Not my Ovi and Patrick Kane. But if we can get Patrick Kane and Michael Missa on the same team right now, that is fantastic. And also, I don't know who we're going to name captain. I really don't know. I'm trying to think who the captain should be. You can say Brock Besser. You can go Nathan Gauthier. You could put it on the young gun, Michael Missa. He is our franchise center. I mean, yeah, he is. If he just gets a scoring touch, he'll be another McDavid if he just got a scoring touch. I shouldn't say that. His speed's not up to McDavid standard, but I mean, he's our franchise guy, Michael Missa. He is. But if he can just get that scoring touch, oh my, he would be lethal. Reichel wants a 6.8 per 3. Try and finesse. 6.3 per by 3. How about that? Eric Cernak, we are definitely extending him. 5.1 times 6. Holy shit. He's 30. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. $5 million. I'm comfortable doing that. Not very much comfortable giving you anything else. Puljujarvi. He's been here since the start when we traded Patty Kane. I still want him around for the third line. He's still a good piece for the depth. He'll probably come back. McCullough, I don't think we're bringing back. Kubalik, I would like to bring back on a 1-year deal, I would say. 2.3. I like that. Sokolov, however the fuck you say his name. He was pretty good when we got him. He's 7 points in 22 games, and in the playoffs he had 2 points in 9. I mean, for a fourth liner, he didn't do too bad. He does want a little bit of a lot of money, but we'll get there. Ian Mitchell, we are gonna release. Let him play somewhere else. Nick Jensen, I mean, maybe we might bring him back. Rainer Holst. Yes, obviously we want to bring him back. It would be nice if he developed a little bit more, but he's not. Pavel Saprikin, obviously going to extend him. Tepley, we're obviously going to extend. Galvis, we might let walk so he can have potential somewhere else. UC Tollefson, I would really like him to get into the NHL this season. But yet again, throwing him on like the fourth line is not going to do much for him. But yet again, also keeping him in the AHL is not going to do much for him anyway. So we're going to have to figure out what we're doing. Tollefson, try and squeeze him in somewhere. We're going to sign George Strand to his rookie deal here, even though he's not going to see any NHL time. So he just can develop a little better, basically. Callum Ritchie, we got him in 2023. He just hasn't developed. Yet again, just kind of throwing him in the AHL doesn't help. I mean, he's putting good numbers up, but he just doesn't have the overall ready to go in the NHL. If he just had the overall, I mean, he'd be up here playing. We also have plenty of centers. Honestly, if there is good trade pieces out in the market, I think we could trade Callum Ritchie and go all in and win a cup this season. I think that is a potential possibility. We can utilize some of these prospects that might not get a chance to play, like a Callum Ritchie. We used a first-round pick on him. I mean, if we can't get them to play, or then I see they're not developing, and he's got still good trade value, which I do think he's going to have very good trade value. And if there's a player out there that I see that would be a perfect fit on this team, we're going to go do it. And it's much needed if we go and do it. Goaltender, no one else needs an extension. This is Vinny's net this year. Veggie's going to be the backup. This is Vinny's net. It is Vinny's net. It's his time to shine. He was the backup, but 1B this season. He's going to be the guy. So this next upcoming season is big for Email Vinny. But Veggie, he'll still be in the background lurking just in case, because he was very good this year. Alright, we'll give you the money you want. I was just trying to play hardball. I want to win now. We just made the second round this year, Kuba League, and we have such great young talent. We're going to go again. What the fuck are you talking about? I'll give you the money you want. I don't care. You want to win, Puljujarvi. You want to win. Where the hell are you going to go that's going to have Michael Missa, who's going to have Nathan Gauthier, Brock Besser, and potentially Patty Kane coming back, and we're getting ready for a cup run? What the fuck do you mean this isn't the place for you to go out and get a win? What are you talking about? Yeah, Eric Cernak has a good head on his shoulders. He knows what's up. Exactly. I mean, what doofus? Puljujarvi. What the fuck you thinking? You might need to clear your mind and go back, hanging out with the Bisons. What are you talking about? We're not able to win. Same with you, Reichel. What kind of crack you been smoking in Chicago? What? I'm gonna give you the money you want, but like, what? These guys not realize the position we're entering this season? I'm gonna give Puljujarvi a little bit more money, 2.8. That's about it. But do these guys not realize how good we've been doing? What? I'll give Cuba League 2.7. Like, what? We might have got swept by Colorado, but they were wagging. Reichel re-signed, yeah, because he got the bag. Cuba League stayed, and Puljujarvi stayed, yeah. Oh, but when you got your money, it's not about winning. Yeah, you greedy son of a bitch. No loyalty in these guys. What the fuck? Oh, I mean, wow. You have the nerve to tell me we're not in a position to win. Who the fuck are you to tell me that? What? Okay. Sokolov. I might want to bring him back, but he can play. He also does want a good amount of money. We might let him hit the market. We're going to cut McCullough. Defensively, what are we looking at here going into the season? We're going to be rocking with Lindgren, Vlasic, Cernak, Beggin, Clefbaum, potentially Rainer Holst, or Rainer Holst and somebody else. Honestly, I'm going to look for another defenseman, an offensive defenseman. So it's a different type of defenseman, not the defensive defensemen or the two-way defensemen. So yeah, I think blue line wise, if we can get ourselves an offensive defenseman, that is a perfect fit for us to just create offense. I think that'd be fantastic for us if we can get a guy like that. Anyone else I need to re-sign? I'm gonna let him hit the market. Let Igor hit the market. Nick Jensen, I think, might let him hit the market. Franklin Mills should be potentially ready to play this season as well. I mean, Franklin Mills, holy shit, look at them shooting stats. We can plug him potentially top 6. I mean, holy, what a year in the O, or W, that's right. 127 points on 69 assists. This guy might be an animal if we get him in the NHL. This guy might be a beast. Put him on the wing. I mean, this guy could be a dog. Damn. That's why we drafted him. I mean, we got ourselves a steal in Franklin Mills last season. Damn. He's ready to go. We're simming straight to the free agency. Yeah, we're going to let Ovi hit the market. I mean, he's being difficult. Actually, no, EA was not really telling me what he wanted to do. Alright, Patty Kane is here. He wants a 1-year deal. I'm going to get him longer than 1-year deal potentially, because then he might retire. So if we can get him on a 2, that would work. But Elias Pettersson's on the market. You got Panarin, Mackenzie Weegar here, Bo Horvat, Chris Kreider, Ryan Hartman. Actually, we'll give Patty Kane the 1-year deal, because just in case the next season he wants less money, that's a potential possibility. But come home, son. Patty Kane, we gave you the start. This is your home. We want you back here in Chicago, and let us get that ring one last time. You got one in Edmonton. It worked out great for you, but it's time to come back home and get your last one here in Chicago. It's a perfect story. It's a perfect way to ride off into the sunset and on a high note. Might not be this season. You might want to run it back the next season if we can't get it done. This is the perfect way to do it, Patty Kane. Get her done here in Chicago. Come home. We want you. Come home. I mean, what Patty Kane is going to be able to do for this team is going to be remarkable for us. And how did he do last season? 89 points. He's still, I mean, it past 2 seasons. I think he just won MVP the year they won the cup as well. So he's still playing at a very high elite level. And if we get a guy like Patty Kane, my oh my, that's going to help a lot. Yeah, it will help a lot. Yet I did say we want offensive defensemen. Doesn't have to be one of these guys. Tony DeAngelo. It could be Tony. I don't want Justin Falk. We might need to create cap space if there is an offensive defenseman I do like and want to go after. Torrey Krug is here. Older veteran. I'm not sure if we want to bring in Torrey Krug. I mean, sim stats don't look great. He is declining. Obviously, he's on the older side. You could always go after Tony DeAngelo. He wants a 4, basically 5 times 4. He wouldn't be bad. Don't get me wrong. He would not be a bad pickup. No. Even though he didn't do great in 25 and 26, some of his sims have not been great. John Marino, how did he do when he got in the Vancouver? He did pretty good when he got in the Vancouver, though. So, okay, he had a good year, but I think Cernak actually kind of worked out better for us, kind of wildly. Yeah, I want an offensive defenseman. Nick Blankenberg, he's not that much of an offensive defenseman. He's not putting up that good of numbers. I mean, Tony DeAngelo, Damon Severson might not be a bad pickup here. He could work. He had a 30-point season last season. Had a good year in Vancouver. He had a good year in 24 and 25. He could be a nice pickup for us potentially, but keep looking. You got Matt Roy. Nah. I'd rather have Severson. Could always. I don't want defensive defensemen. We have too many of them. Risto. No, Rasmus. Cam Fowler, 2-way defenseman. Ryan Murray. Okay, so if we wanted to really truly go for an offensive defenseman, we would really need to create cap space. I don't know if we really should. We could. I don't know. I don't know if we should. Just looking to see if there's any absolute steals that we can get for like at the bottom 6, even though I really should not be looking for this. I see one right here in Eeli Tolvanen. This could be an absolute snipe, potentially. This could be. Keep an eye on that. That could be a snipe. Andre Palat. He wants a lot of money. We're a little broke. Is all I can say. We're gonna be a little broke. So I don't know if we can do that. Right wing. Owen Tippett. We had him at one point in this franchise mode. We don't want him back. Simple as that. Jordan Eberle's here. Right wing. There's really no one that great that's like catching my attention. I mean, besides Patty Kane, who were already offered. And left wing wise, Evgeny Shvechnikov, we had him at one point. He was pretty decent for us, but I don't know if I'd want to bring him back. I mean, Tolvanen could play third line, I guess. But you gotta look at the top 6. Yeah, top 6, and then look at that third line. You also gotta take in consideration Patty Kane. Well, yeah, Patty Kane's gonna be replacing Ovi, so that first line is gonna consist of Patty Kane, Missa, Besser. And the second line is going to be Gauthier down the middle. Reichel on the left wing and on the right wing. Who the fuck would be on the right? Oh, Akil Thomas. But he struggled at some certain points last season. So I'm not sure. But I think we're going to still rock with that line for the second line. Third line, we're going to have Barlow. I guess Kubalik. Well, Puljujärvi, and you could say Marco Kasper. You could. Richie does have decent value. You could also throw Franklin Mills third line this season. That is a potential possibility. I have enough faith in Franklin Mills to play third line. It is potential. A potential possibility that he could be ready to do so. I mean, he has great shooting stats. Put him on that third line. Hell, even second line, if Thomas can't get shit going, pair him up with Gauthier and Reichel. That might be a really nice pairing, and then you can drop Akil Thomas to the third line and pair him up with Barlow and Puljujärvi. That could be a nice line, too. So we could have a little bit of flexibility plugging in Franklin Mills if I have enough confidence in his ability, ready to go, throw him in for second line spot. But yet again, you're playing with such high caliber talent, and if the chemistry is there, it's a potential possibility. But we could go. We do need goal scoring, but we also defensively we got a lot better when Eric Cernak came over. We did. We could go for Tony DeAngelo, but I just anyone making absurd amount of money. Obviously, there are like Akil Thomas who's making a shit ton of money, but anyone like. Yeah, Besser's making a ton. Akil Thomas, yeah, he's making 9. He's got 6 years on his deal, and he played he didn't play like the $9 million contract that he had last season. But my oh my, when he signed that deal, the caliber of hockey he was playing was fantastic. So, I mean, I still think he can snap out of it and get right back to his old ways, but we need him to snap out of it. That's all I can say. We need him to snap out of it. That's all I can say. Barlow. He's got 4.6 for another 2. Okay, Begin's going to need... Alright, well, we got a little while on Begin. Gauthier, yeah, we got all of our core guys locked up long term. That's a good thing. We have them all locked up. We do not have to worry about them. Besides Begin, we have basically everyone locked up long term. We don't have to worry about it. I'm just trying... I mean, Victor Olofsson's here, 3.725, but he didn't really play last season, and he didn't really have good sims the seasons prior to that, so I don't even think that would be a good move for us to really try and do anything along them lines. I think we just sim a little bit. Let's just sim a little bit. Let's see if we bring Patty Kane back home to Chicago. No one else is going for him, so I don't see why he wouldn't. I just realized I had my window open, so you're going to be hearing crickets. Or whatever the fuck. I forget to do this all the time. I always forget to do it. And you probably can hear the outside. I notice this when I record at night. I go back and watch it. I get pissed at myself every time because I leave the window open. And you can hear background noise. I hate it. I hate it every fucking time. And I did it again. Well, at least it won't be happening for the rest of the video. So, if you hear like crickets and shit, yeah, my bad. Alright, let's keep simming along. Well, Patty Kane, come home. Welcome home. Patrick Kane. He is back. Patty Kane. That is good to see him back in a Chicago uniform. It was a little cursed seeing him in that Edmonton uniform, but it was only for a decent amount of time. It was only for a little bit amount of time, but he came back. We wanted him to come back at the tail end of his career. I was hoping that would happen, and it did. We got Patrick Kane. Hopefully he doesn't just do the 1 year and retire. I want him to do more than one. I want to see him play till he's like 42. Go the Alexander Ovechkin route. Retire when you're 41. But don't screw us over, EA, and have him not retire the one off season. But you don't save for whatever reason. Then he retires again. Then he just retires. I don't know. Fuck you, EA. You screwed us over. We could have Patty Kane and Ovi. The top 9 could have been absolutely lethal goal scorers. But you kind of screwed us, so. But at least we got Patty Kane to fill that Alexander Ovechkin void. At least we do. So that's a good thing. We got Patty Kane home in Chicago. What can I say? That's a phenomenal move for us. Especially for Michael Mesa. He's going to have a guy to absolutely sauce that shit to. I mean, man, oh man. He's going to be able to dish that bitch right to our boy. Hopefully, I'm just hoping. We did overpay Patty Kane, but I wanted to make sure no team just scooped in last minute and just stole him from us. That was my hope. No one just stole him from us. Anyone just overpaid that we can just free up cap space? Well, that's not. I mean, okay. Michael misses 10 million, but he's all the way down there. I don't think that's how money works. Clefbaum, I mean, yeah, you could free up 3 million, but he was pretty good last season. So why the hell get rid of one of your better defensemen? I don't know. I think we do rock it back with the same defenseman. It is a little risky. It is. Don't get me wrong. It definitely is a little risky doing that, but I have enough faith in our defensive core. Because especially how they played at the end of the season. Yeah, the playoffs didn't go our way, but some of our defensemen are going to develop and have better seasons. I just believe that. Tanner G-Knot is, his value is very low. He could potentially add a lot to that third line. He doesn't sim that great, yes, but he could be a dog for us. I mean, he could be a good penalty killer, very good penalty killer. He has good physicality, good defense. I mean, he could be a guy. I mean, it's something to keep an eye out on. He's very cheap. I mean, you can sign him to a 1-year deal. If he stinks, you don't use him. I think that's a possibility, even if you use him 4th line. I'm going to try and finesse, obviously. I'm a finesser. We'll give him 2.4 per 1. Maybe he takes it. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. He's going to probably sit on it for a while and hope for another offer. I don't blame him because I'm lowballing the fuck out of him. But if we can get a guy like that, yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, we didn't give him enough money. Pittsburgh came along. That was a good move for Pittsburgh. He's a cheap player. I just wanted to plug him in bottom 6. 85 overall, you plug him in bottom 6. I mean, that would help tremendously. Victor Olofsson, I mean, just hasn't simmed that well. I'm not sure about that. Brandon Rust. Brandon's Brian. What the fuck am I... My brain, bro, is fried. Tolvanen, I mean, we could bring him in. But like I said, I kind of want to try Franklin Mills' third line this season. If not, then you could do Marco Casper. What the fuck's wrong with me? I mean, honestly. I think we're going to need a 4th line center potentially. But we do have Casper. But no, don't just have one of the young kids play center. Like I said, I think Franklin Mills is going to be in the NHL. Why is Max Pack... Oh, he had a good year, that's why. I was going to say, why does he want so much money? I see why. He had a really good year. We could bring in Jaden Schwartz. Potentially throw him on a bottom 6 line. That could work. Jordan Greenway, I mean, maybe. He actually has had some good sims, so it might not be a bad move. And he fits the 4th line. I kind of like this. Get him on a 2-year deal, 1.9. I like that. I do like that because he fits the 4th line. Put him there. I think he could be great. Oh, I like that move a lot. All right. I'm very happy with that move. Jordan Greenway is a Chicago Blackhawk. Add some more physicality. Getting ready for that playoff game. We're not getting bitched again by Colorado this season. Yeah, they might be a dynasty in this. They might have 3 cups in this sim, but guess what? Their dynasty's coming to an end. It's a Chicago Blackhawk supremacy coming very soon. It's our time now. Coaching staff, I just need to make sure we got everyone I need. What? I hit the wrong one, you goddamn goof. My brain is not functioning 100%. We have our NHL head coach. We need AHL guys. Yep, AHL associate. Get ourselves an AHL associate coach. So what did Ovi want to do? I'm just trying to still figure that out. He said goalie coach, but then he said he didn't want to be a goalie coach. So then what did he want to do? It wasn't telling me. I have no idea. I'm just going to keep going up. He was like a C. AHL head coach is what he wanted to do. Okay, well, he wasn't ready for that. So, yeah, he's not replacing our AHL head coach because this guy could potentially, if we develop him a little more, he's 61. What am I talking about? I mean, he could be good for someone else, though, in the NHL, potentially. Yeah. We do have a really good associate coach, though. This guy's going to get a head coaching gig we got him on a 3-year deal, so he ain't going nowhere. But once that 3-year deal is up, I'm going to let him go and actually have an opportunity to be a head coach somewhere. I'm not going to be a scumbag. I want him to succeed. And our coach, we got Justin O'Neill, who we heavily contemplated on getting until we were too broke to get the other guy. I think it worked out in the end. We got the right guy. I think it did work out really well. We had a great season last season. Really good season. I'm very happy with how it went. And we finally made the playoffs. But the goal this season coming up, we want to make it deep. We need to make playoffs, but we need to make damage. We need to go deep. I'm okay if we lose second round. I don't want to see it in the third time around, but I would love to get to the conference finals and make a cup run. There's no excuse why we can't. I mean, our players, they're developing. Michael Missa now is a franchise medium. All right, fuck you, Wade Lawton. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I'm not trying to trade Cernak. Why do they think I'm trying to rebuild? What? We just had a good year last year, and we have such good young talent. Why do EA? They're just they're special. What can I say? They are. I don't know. Just Clefbaum, I could understand them thinking me potentially wanting to trade him, but he was very good for us last season. Why would I? Yeah, he's 33. So what? He was really good. We have some old bastards on this team. We just brought back Patty Kane from the retirement home. I mean, come on. Well, no, he didn't go in the retirement home. He will be eventually, but he's going to help us win. And that's all that matters. He's going to help us win. He's going to be a dog. Patty Kane is a dog. He's also... Don't do it. I know I want to make a joke about... don't do it. Do not do it. I already did it in the beginning of the series. Don't do it again. We ain't going to do it. Holy shit. Patty Kane makes this a +5. That first line's going to be going bonkers this year, boys. Oh shit. That's going to be nasty. That is going to be nasty. Damn right. Marco Casper works second line, but hold on that for a second. Alright. But I don't want Puljujärvi playing right there, so... Okay. We're going to be messing around here in a second. Yeah, Rainer Holst doesn't work with Clefbaum. Alright, let me mess with these lines here. Alright, I have came up with these lines. Now, I do have a worry with the fourth line. We do not have a center for the fourth line. because I want Marco Kasper starting off in the top 9 this season. I want him to get a little bit more playing time so we can develop him, so he's just not stuck on the 4th line the entire time. So we currently have him 3rd line, paired of Barlow and Akil Thomas. We're hoping this can get a little bit more out of Thomas. Maybe he has a little bit better of a year. We would like to see him be a little more productive when you're getting paid $9 million a year. We don't want you scoring 50 points a season, especially when you were going off at certain points, putting up 68 points and a point per game there when you first got here. So we would like to see him, live up to the contract, but But if he just produces, I'm not asking for him to have fucking 50 goals. I'm asking this to be a little more productive this season. He was very good he was still good last season, don't get me wrong, but if we can get him like 60 points or 65, 70, where he was, I'm happy with that. Franklin Mills, we're taking a chance here to start the season. We're taking a chance. He's playing 2nd line, and he works on literally any line. Maybe besides the 2nd, but he works on any line, so why not? We're throwing him 2nd line. He has a nasty shot, so I'm giving him an opportunity. Have at it. You're playing with 2 very phenomenal players in Nathan Gauthier and Lucas Reichel. I'm putting all the faith in the world in this kid, and this 1st line is going to be absolute feasting this year with Missa and Besser and Patty Kane. I am very much excited to see how this 1st line can do this season. Patty Kane is going to be absolutely burying it. Besser also going to be burying it. And Michael Missa setting up the plays. Look at the puck skills. 99, 99, 95, 99. What a dog. As a franchise medium, my oh my. We got lucky. That draft, what can I say? We got lucky. And defense, I didn't touch the defensive lines. That's right. That's right. I did not touch them. Yeah, we were having trouble trying to pair Rainer Holst with somebody. We were struggling a little bit. I'm also thinking we can potentially replace him. It might not be smart, but I'm thinking of potentially. I'm not saying replacing meaning getting rid of him. I'm not thinking on getting rid of him, not yet at least. I think we're gonna give Began a shot to be the 1st line defenseman. Now, who do I want him paired up with? We're going to give it to Lindgren. Let Lindgren be the guy that he's paired up with, but Began's our franchise defenseman. We're going to let him have those 1st line minutes this season. He had a very rocky regular season last season, don't get me wrong, but he had a good playoffs, so we're giving him a shot. And goaltending, Vinny went up to an 88. Now that is what we need to see if we're going for a cup run, because it all depends in net. If we have Vinny, 88 overall, high elite goaltender, we're set. We are set, and we are bound for a cup run. Now, these lines are a test for the start of the season. I'm just hoping Franklin Mills can be an absolute beast for us. I'm just hoping. I am very much hoping. Okay. Yeah, no, Puljujarvi's not the captain. No. Yeah, no shot he's being captain. And no, you're not wearing number 19, because that number will be retired. Jonathan Toews, obviously. All right, who should our captain be? I think it has to be Michael Missa. Yeah, he's young. Don't get me wrong, but he's our guy. He is our franchise center. He's our guy. This is his season. This is his team now. Jonathan Toews is out. He's no longer the captain. We brought in Patrick Kane. He's going to be an assistant captain. But alternate captain is the terminology that I meant to say. And the other one will be Puljujarvi's been the only one. No, Reichel. I was going to say he's been the only one left. No, since the beginning. No. Puljujarvi and Reichel have been here from the beginning. Also, Vlasic's been here as well. So that's not necessarily true, but there's been a lot of turnover here. We're going to give it to Gauthier. We'll get to Gauthier. We're a young team. We are. We're a very young team. We're putting a lot of faith in these young players this season. I think we're bound for a cup run. I really believe so. I think we can do it this season. This season or the next. I really believe we can do it. Let's assume to the regular season. Who will we be playing for the first night? Just out of curiosity. We will be taking on the Devils. Game 1. Now let's just check the lines. Did anyone overall go up, go down? How's it looking? Reichels, I don't remember if it went up. I don't remember if it went down. I think everyone's just kind of stayed the same. Missa went up. Missa went up 1. That is very nice to see. Defensively, Baggins the same. Vlasic's the same. Everybody is the same. That bottom defensive pairing is scaring me, though. That is very much scaring me. And before the episode ends, we're going to try and do something about that. We don't really have anyone in the AHL. I already looked. We do not. So the only other option we really have here is the trading block and to see who is all available. All right. Soderstrom here, 84 overall, 26, gets paid $5.3 million. That's also another thing. I don't know if we're going to have cap space. That is very much true. Very much true. We need defensemen. Please tell me there's a defenseman here that works. That isn't expensive because we are broke. And Jamie Alexiak, we do not want. Ilya Sorokin's on the trade block. Ain't that something? Keep going. Keep her going. All right, we might have. He's paid. I mean, that's still not bad. His contract's up. He's gonna want the bag, but I mean, could work out. I mean, it could. But keep looking. Wait, Ferentz, 20. Yeah, never mind. I thought he was younger. Nope. Morgan Frost. Oh, poor guy. Dude is poised to be great. I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, he's still young. I mean, he could turn it around in real life, but I don't know. I do not know. Come on. Keep looking. Keep looking. John Marino? No. Plus, we don't even have the cap space for him anyway. Pellick? They're trying to trade. No. Keep looking. Keep looking. I don't know if we're going to be able to find anybody. Well, we did find one. We would have to really try and make it work. We would really have to try and squeeze the cap space or do some gymnastics or some shit. I mean, our only option, Soderstrom, and he's young, so he's really our only option. It's not that much in value that we have to give up. We can give up Richie, I would say, and I wouldn't feel that bad. I'm very much okay with giving up Callum Richie here. Richie, yeah, we'd be over the maximum salary cap. No shit, I understand that. I don't know how to, fix that or what we can do about that. I don't know. I'm not trading Barlow, obviously. Kubalik, I don't necessarily want to trade. Then yet again, then we'd have to pay more. All right, we can try and trade Kurashev. That could be a little bit of help. And then we take a prospect who's just buns. Let's say, yeah, him. And we would try and have them retain not a whole lot of salary, but some. Have them retain. I know this value, it just makes the value go up. I get that. And we'd have to trade someone that has over 1.5 mil in cap space. Who has over 1.5 mil that we can trade? It would make sense. Really have to do some gymnastics here. Really gotta do some shit. 1.1, 1 mil. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough trying to make this work. We're tight on cap space, obviously, because we just, signed Patty Kane to a big deal. We did. And Soderstrom is getting paid a handsome amount of money. We do have Kubalik, 2.7. We also have Jordan Greenway, 1.9. But these guys are going to be vital for the bottom six and any success that we can potentially have. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, we can have them retain $2 million. And we'd have to free up, what? Just basically $1 million in cap space now? Just $1 million, right? I think we can maybe get rid of... Fuck. Well, if I were to get rid of Rainer Holtz, because he just hasn't developed, I don't know how smart that'd be, number one, because he could still have potential. And just because it doesn't work with Clefbaum doesn't mean he couldn't work with him. That's the thing. I don't want to trade him. We need a guy in the NHL that we can trade. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is tough. I don't know what to do here. I kind of have my hands tied. I can't really do much. I don't want to trade Greenway. Don't want to trade Cuba League. Don't want to trade Clefbaum. I mean, what do I do? Have them just retain all the salary? That's the only hope I have. Alright. Then, okay. We can, us trading a prospect does not, you know, free up cap space. Fuck. That is true. It does not. Yeah, no, it don't. And they can only retain 50%. So, I don't know what to do. I think we can still make this work, though. Yeah, I think we can. I do believe we could make this work. We just got to throw in a pick. This might be potential doable. This might be doable. Alright, this might work. Kershev, Richie, in a 5th going to Arizona. We are over the cap space, but it still might work out. Rejected. Okay, we're going to add in a 4th. Next year's 4th. How about that? They don't want that. Okay, I'll give you the 3rd. I don't care. I'm just trying to get this trade done. We need defense. I want Soderstrom. Rejected. I'm not willing to retain the salaries that you are suggesting. Well, we're broke. What can I say? We can't do anything else. I mean, come on. I'll throw in another pick. You'll say yes if I throw in another pick. I'll throw in a 5th. You'll probably say yes eventually. Rejected. They're not willing to retain. He only has 1 year. Alright, he actually has 2 years. Okay, I have to throw in another. I'm willing to throw in another 5th. I'm willing to do this. Just take it. Just take it. Oh my god. They're not gonna do it because they have to retain. Yeah, we can't. We're gonna have to rock with something. We're just gonna have to deal with it. The -3, we're gonna have to keep an eye out on. We're gonna probably have to mess with the defensive pairings. We can't do the trade yet. Whatever. I don't want to drop Cernak to that line. No. I don't want Cernak on the 3rd line defensively. He's a good player. It's less minutes. And he was one of our better defensemen when we got him, so I don't really want to drop him. Fuck it. We're going to rock with the -3. Just stick with it. See what happens. I don't think it's going to work out well, but who knows? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe on. This was one long-ass episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in